They drive Lamborghinis before they're licensed. They trade crypto like others trade sneakers. And while the rest of the world worries about recessions, they're quietly building digital empires worth hundreds of millions. This is the untold story of Dubai's young crypto elite, a generation of princes, heirs, and self-made prodigies who turned digital coins into dynastic power. Welcome to Desert Billionaires. Today, we uncover the hidden crypto fortunes reshaping the Gulf. The rise of the digital dynasty. Dubai has always been a playground for wealth, but over the last 5 years, something changed. Behind the yachts, the watches, and the skyline, a new kind of power emerged. Not built on oil, not built on real estate, built on code. At the center of it all is a generation of 20 and 30-somethings who understood something their parents didn't, that digital assets are the new oil. It started in 2017, when Bitcoin mania hit the Gulf. While most investors were speculating, Dubai's youth saw infrastructure. They didn't just buy tokens, they built exchanges. They created private OTC networks inside royal compounds, and they began converting family wealth into stablecoins, hidden behind offshore wallets and shell foundations in the Cayman Islands and Seychelles. By 2023, the UAE's crypto ecosystem was one of the most sophisticated on Earth, and much of it wasn't institutional, it was personal. How the game really works. Forget day trading, forget pump and dump. The young elite don't play that game. They own the rails. Some of Dubai's wealthiest under 30s operate private token bridges between sovereign wealth funds and DeFi protocols. They move liquidity for projects before they even go public. And they buy influence, literally, by funding blockchain policy initiatives inside the UAE's economic ministry. Their wallets are impossible to trace, split across offshore custodians, multi-sig vaults, and cold wallets buried, quite literally, inside underground crypto bunkers we exposed in a previous episode. An insider at a family office in Jumeirah once said, "They've turned crypto into dynastic insurance. Even if the global banking system collapses, they'll still be rich by sunrise." The underground networks. So where do these young elites actually meet? Not in nightclubs, not in boardrooms. They meet in crypto majlis, private lounges inside villas and penthouses where deals are made off-ledger. No lawyers, no paperwork. Just QR codes, NDAS, and trust. In one of these private gatherings in Emirates Hills, sources say a group of 6 Gulf heirs pooled $120 million in Ethereum to launch a private AI token that tracks global sentiment in Arabic language media. The project? Never announced, but it's already generating yield for state-affiliated funds. Some of these majlis are built underground, with Faraday-caged walls to block Wi-Fi interception. One of them even has a biometric-only vault, nicknamed the Ark, containing cold wallets worth an estimated $2.4 billion. The new status symbols. For their fathers, power meant oil fields and skyscrapers. For them, it's anonymity. They don't flaunt their wealth on Instagram. They flex through access. Private token allocations, unreleased NFTs from global artists, exclusive DeFi nodes hosted on satellites. Their luxury isn't material, it's informational. They own the projects before they trend. They fund startups before Silicon Valley even knows they exist. And when they spend, it's not in dollars. It's in wrapped Bitcoin, stablecoins, or project tokens that never touch a bank. The Ghost Foundations. Here's where it gets darker. Many of these fortunes aren't even tied to individuals anymore. They're tied to foundations, legal entities registered in Dubai's DMCC and Abu Dhabi global market. These foundations act as vaults for crypto portfolios, real estate, even intellectual property. The names on paper? Lawyers, proxies, assistants. The real beneficiaries? Young royals. In 2024, a leaked legal filing from one of Dubai's blockchain arbitration courts revealed that a single family innovation foundation controlled over $800 million in tokenized assets spread across 17 wallets. The founder? A 26-year-old prince. And that's just one. There are whispers of entire digital family offices managing billions for heirs who've never worked a day in their lives, but who understand blockchain better than most VCs in Silicon Valley. When crypto becomes power, these young elites aren't trading for profit. They're buying leverage. Some fund journalists and influencers to shape narratives. Others bankroll blockchain conferences to place themselves next to regulators. And some use their crypto wealth to buy political capital. discreetly funding humanitarian or religious projects tied to state influence. When Western nations freeze assets, they smile. Their fortunes aren't in banks. They're in ledgers, untouchable, decentralized, invisible. The future. Dynastic blockchain empires. Dubai has already become the world's crypto capital, but this isn't just a financial shift, it's a generational one. The next era of Gulf power won't be defined by oil reserves, but by who controls the digital rails that move global money. And these young royals, these billionaire heirs in hoodies and limited edition sneakers, they're not waiting for permission. They're already building what some insiders call the Gulf chain, a future sovereign blockchain infrastructure designed to rival SWIFT. Once it's complete, the Gulf won't just export energy, it'll export trust, value, and control. So next time you see a 25-year-old in Dubai sipping espresso at the Bulgari Hotel, scrolling through his phone like it's nothing, remember, that phone could be holding more money than an entire hedge fund, a fortune no one can tax, trace, or touch. And behind that smile, a dynasty being rebuilt, one block at a time. This is Desert Billionaires. Hit like, subscribe, and stay tuned for more stories of power, wealth, and influence. See you in the next episode.